Did you know that you do not need a employer-sponsored retirement plan to start saving for retirement? My name is Paul Vasquez with Tax Lab. We help people become ethical millionaires. When I was young, I had supposed that the only way to really get into retirement planning and retirement savings was through an employer, that you had to partner with an employer who offered these types of retirement benefits, or else you might be locked out of them. And as time has progressed, we've actually have had technology help open up these options to everybody, regardless of your connection to an employer, a financial planner, or having lots of money in order to even sit down and have a conversation with somebody in finance. That anybody at any stage can pretty much start their retirement planning. Now, you might think, hey, I don't really have enough for retirement, but you can start fairly low. You don't have to have a large sum of money to get started. A lot of companies out there like Robinhood, Charles Schwab, Merrill Lynch, all these folks now have online capabilities where you can go on with very little to get started and open up a IRA or a Roth IRA. You don't need an employer to help you get started. Investigate these accounts for yourself. Try to get one opened up. On some of these apps, you don't even need money to get started. You just need to open up the account. Now, you might be worried that this money will then be locked up until retirement. That has been the case in the past, but new rule changes would allow you to get money out in case of an emergency, get up to $10,000 for the payment of a down payment on a home once in your lifetime. And also now the Roths, you can actually take the principal amount out at any time. Now, you'll want to do your best to keep that money in there because you're only allowed to contribute up to $7,000 a year into these qualified accounts, meaning you put that money in there and now it can grow tax-free. If it's Roth, you get to take it out tax-free. So you can have, on a lot of these plans, you can have up to 60 days to return that money if you ended up needing it for an emergency. So kind of like that idea of being your own credit card or being your own bank. You can do some of that just with your Roths and not have to worry. You can take loans out as well of your Roth. And what's great is that there's a lot fewer restrictions than what people might think. So you can have access to that money and let it grow tax-free while it's sitting in those accounts. Of course, you'll want to invest it. I think the major difference between, say, a Robinhood and a Schwab is that I haven't seen as much customer support with Robinhood. So if you're really tech savvy, that could be a way to go. If you want somebody to ask questions to, get some consultation on how to use their apps and things like that, Schwab might be the way to go. They have 24-hour, you can call somebody over there 24/7. So there's lots of options out there. Please don't delay at all opening up these accounts. You can even, I believe, on Schwab, open up a custodial account for your children. So go ahead and open up a custodial account. Throw them a bone, $1. Just get them started with those accounts, and then you can help and watch them grow, and you'll be at least able to say, hey, I've got a little extra money. Let me see what I can do to save for my future. Smart moves. When I was younger, it did not feel like these were available. Maybe I was wrong and just not in the know. But now with technological advances, it becomes really easy to download an app and to get started that way. If you want a plan that's designed for you and sets a course for for you to become an ethical millionaire. Go to lab.tax, click on advisory services, and get a free 15-minute introductory phone call to our comprehensive consult. That's how we kind of get started and figure out who you are and what your goals are. I wish you guys all the success.